harder. And Ethan's known it. His time on EG energy as they quickly here hit towards the B side to hold the point.
Yeah, this is going to be first blood for Cloud9, a trade-off, and Asuna and Hiko even up the tally. That wall is up for the toxic screen, so Hiko's still alive. We're trying to go for this plant into B main and potentially a late lurk from Hiko on mid. But the thing is, none of that is going to happen for the lurk because everybody died on the A side for Leaf, leaving only Hiko on his own. A 2, or make that a 3 versus 1, and the man to clutch it. Another one under the microscope, known to be a clutch player in Hiko right now, looking to try to pick up this spike, but it's under heavy guard by 3 members of Cloud9 back inside the defender spawn.
Puts himself down quietly here, so he gives himself the opportunity of a 1v1. It's probably going to be quickly flanked by somebody, but he is going to start to make the move for maybe a hit. Spike first. It looks like he's going to try to draw a fight with the spike and get himself a ghost.
Figuring out the site. Knows that it's open, knows that there's probably bodies inside the spawn site in the eyes of Hiko, and this is what I love to see, that Jetta now on that breach. Korean Jetta right now got a Korean breach on split. Does stun him for a bit, and here comes the short here. Here comes the gravity well, and there's nothing that Hiko could do. And that timing works out where Vanity almost hit the first shot, but it's a Bucky long range. Meanwhile, though, action happens. Raise on raise at the A Heaven side, and now it's taken over by 100 Thieves. A site, Heaven at least is under control, but Leaf is still inside this site. He does have a weapon to work with. It is going to be a rifle looking forward towards the Hell side, and he's just trying to hold as much as he can so he gets some support from Jetta. Still on a super late lurk is going to be Mitch all across, and he's going to have to go all the way through spawn. Meanwhile, the execution is coming in for 100 Thieves in front of the site. We're clearing towards the black, and now we're also forfeiting the A site and also towards A Heaven side. That lurk from babybay capitalizes on the rotations with the 2 players falling down.
Let's see if they use that and get it to good use here as they start to push through and scale A site.
Trademark broken in 5, so this is a call. It's coming in towards the A side. Vanity has to hold up huge in the back, and he does so. The spike is down. There's 6 seconds left. Everybody's blind towards the A side as 2 more members stay alive here for 100 Thieves, at least for now. But you know the round is going to go to Cloud9. You know it's going to be 3-1.
Echoes goes into Astral mode. See if they can find it here.
And that's going to be to cover up the B side, but the pressure's coming in from Heaven, at least for 100 Thieves. Asuna trying to go inside the spawn side and misses a second satchel. So this allows for C9 to capitalize on this. A showstopper to come out from Zeppa that connects onto Echoes. A close range tool to false onto babybay, but we are answering back. We have 10 seconds left. We're trying to get this plant down, and it's going to be down safely, at least with Asuna on his own on a 2 versus 1, but it's still Vanity that closes that gap with the Spectre. Player is in. Everybody crunches back as it stays very quiet for these, really respecting their opponents, only trying to creep up on their own, and that's going to be Ethan trying to do a hero play, and so is Asuna, but it's still going to be Zeppa that's going to finish on top with the spike down now towards B Heaven. A pinch towards the backside from Leaf, and that's already a 5-on-2.
Aggression is king there. Absolutely taking 100 Thieves off guard. Quick peek by Hiko. Now he's just getting sprayed down as he doesn't really want to trade back. Leaf finds babybay in mid as 100 Thieves get scattered on a gun round for themselves in round 7.
They definitely heard Hiko come across here as 1 bullet hits him through the toxic screen towards the back of the site. That confirms it, and we're going to get the Prime getting flawless on top of that. So the Cosmic Divide towards the spawn site. The Seekers. A Rolling Thunder step. It goes towards B side. So it's actually well read here for 100 Thieves. It works for the bait. Both ults for the retaker now canceled out towards B, but it's still trade-offs. It's a 4-on-4, but everybody else that's inside the site on this A side is being held out by Leaf, by Zeppa, and we have a 7-1 scoreline looking to be an 8-1. Asuna, though, trying to keep the dream alive into this round. Leaf moving forward towards Elbow, wins his duel, and that is going to be it right there. Yeah, ults are not needed for the retake.
Previous rounds play in their favor. They're going to try here towards the last few rounds of the first half.
There's that showstopper towards Green's. Vanity's playing at the same spot. He's challenging it. He's inside that smoke, coming out the nebula, backstab onto Hiko. That's an execution, but the spike's still down. 34 seconds left on the clock. We lost a knot for Mitch, but we have another one as Leaf has a duel of the Fuffs. Now Jetta, though, also gets the headshot onto Eccles. That wall's about to disappear here on the defender side, at least for the Cosmic Divide. And slowly, we have C9 rotating back. 2 players, 400 Thieves, both playing towards Heaven side. Pre-fired shot. babybay has to win this important fight here towards screens, and he does. 2 versus 1. About to look for a jiggle peek for information, and Asuna has an inkling that we do have Zeppa moving up towards A ramp. He closes a gap. He wins that fight. Oh, and we also have Vanity, so they're definitely playing with a lot of confidence.
It's definitely an anchor a sight and pull the trigger once you hear it coming. There's 2 already, Vans.
That is so much utility being used towards that B site, and we're trying to just go for the eagle peek in the end for C9, trying to disrespect 100 Thieves, but in the end, it's them that are getting disrespected. A 9-2 scoreline, looking to be a 9-3, as once again, we go through the cosmic divide. From Leaf, we're gonna take that. Nope. Don't take that one. Leaf inside the ropes, able to get that kill on to Zeppa and an off angle from Asuna on the left side top ramp. So things are looking good, at least for 100 Thieves on that defense. A nice little dink long range, looking for the kill. It works for Ethan. A Nova Pulse and also a Gravity Well, but Vanity is just holding it back. He knows he's been inside the corner. He's allowing for Mitch to come out from the rope side, and it works out for 2 kills, but Vanity's on his own. Frenzy against Baby J, 22 HP. The spike is still on his back, so he's just going to look for that money plant.
Hard plant.
If he could get it for Cloud9.
With the numbers.
100 Thieves closing in, and they're doing a good job to prevent that plant from going down. And we have Echoes playing towards Hellside just so they could set the crossfire here from spawn side as well. Ethan first contact, first to fall. Mitch looking for the swing, but it's going to be Jetta that supports him for that headshot. Baby J also trying to sweep out. And all these one-on-one individual swings gets punished by 100 Thieves. At least he goes on Heaven's side. Spike is down, 18 seconds left, but he is also on his lonesome. And it's going to be at least the easy plant now for Cloud9.
Are they going to rope him? Sees the head, quick shots. That's 2. It's always a glimmer of hope, right? That's why hiko in these situations is always fantastic, but they're doing a great double stack right outside. Nice observer peek there. Thank you so much for turning off that vision.
Between Mitch and Asuna, who is still continuing to push the defender side back, which would allow C9 to push up towards B. Heaven, but here comes the swing. Here's for 1, and it's traded off on both ends. And now it forces Echoes to fall back inside the site, down to low HP, all the way back towards spawn. No way to get back inside that site, as we also have Zeppa on the top of the B balcony, but there's 10 seconds left. There's no paint shells left, as Seekers are coming out on the defense, but not really needed because it's all stuck towards ropes. We have no information whatsoever of where these C9 players are playing the post plant.
Those are cleared right away, too. You don't get much out of it. Oh,
that's information right
almost
there.
Able to peek through it. Yeah, hiko playing with fire, more like aftershock. Can they push through? It looks like they're going to absolutely try for this, fans.
And it's good for Vanity with 2 kills, unfortunately, for them.
Easy peasy walking in. I mean, if they're going to give you those shots, take it. So this is going to be a pretty tough retake here coming in from 100 Thieves. And Cloud9 easily sway this game with the lockdown and this round going in the favor.
A good old new turn ult. And Asuna is just trying to get the paint shells for the kill. It will land on the ground, so it will cancel it out. So that shaves down a little bit of... Actually, it didn't break. It was blocked a bit by Mitch, and then that actually locks down the player. And now we're pushing towards screen. Asuna falls, and we've capitalized on pushing forward towards spawn side. Showstopper does not get a kill because his teammate stole it from him, but Zeppa's still running around with a close range, lands it on the feet of hiko, and hiko, yes, he makes it out of heaven, but makes it out dead. Echoes then also another to fall, and we now have C9 in the lead by 3. Look at the landmine that's set up here by Leaf towards the Heaven side, and the double satchel charges haven't been too great for both of these players between Asuna and Zeppa so far, at least for that second one, but at least we're opening up towards A. A flash to come out to blind a bit, and that fully blinds Jetta, but at least it's traded out by Vanity. One more off the ropes, so accurate. Paint shells then on the ground, 10 seconds left. Vanity has to push forward, and Asuna, as he lands on his feet, lands the headshot to flank.
Mitch Asuna. Oh, they go in. Asuna, can he find him? Just to the back. Is there another one in sight with the bite? Now they've retaken sight. Now it's going to be another retake that has to come in from C9.
There's that flank. The kill onto Eccles, and he's on his own. And that's going to be a nanostorm on the ground. Hiko on the top. Paint shells on top of that. And that was quick and clean from the showstopper of Asuna. For the control, the camera's on the top. It's going to spot the arm of Zeppa, sorry. That Mitch still gets the kill into Eccles. We tried to do some one ways, and then Mitch gets another one to Asuna. How does that happen? They take over this B site right now. A lockdown on top of that to go towards spawn side. They pick up weapons, and it's going to be a plant. Are we going to try to close in the gap? We are. 2 players up towards Heaven. We're trying to fight towards B main, and we are running the clock down for C9, so things are looking perfect right now for this 5-on-3 in favor of the attacker side post plan. Jetta watching that flank. An off angle. Now as Hiko gets the headshot, or sorry, the backstab onto lead, but does not expect for that kill coming in from Zeta, playing the off angle, and somehow Baby J did get detained, so they know that he's coming in from somewhere very far away. They have time to work with, they have room to breathe, and they will also have the round because we see now Baby J falling back and saving his weapon. There's that camera still up on B Heaven, though. And that could be a call for people to rotate right after. So there's that camera broken, the flash. And then they're not going to get over this trap line. Finally gets broken out, but that's going to be a cue for babybay. There's only 10 seconds left here, Rib. We're in the back of the site. The openings are coming in. Eccles has to come up huge. He does get 2. Are we going to move into the site? We will get it. We will get the plant on top of that. But it's still a 2 versus 2 with the spike planet with only milliseconds remaining. Now Leaf in a great angle at the default boxes looking up towards B Heaven. And we have one playing towards Hell. It's still Mitch that wins that fight. One more to go. Can hiko? Can he finally clutch it right now? 400 Thieves to keep it alive, and he won't. C9 will get the first round and win split 13-10.
Where's that? But they throw it up and over, and that's a nice little dart for RJ mid as they go B.
Recon dart in the back of the site. The 0 point on tunnel. A split into the B site. The wall bang for the first blood, courtesy of Leaf. But Zeppa is towards that back. Doesn't have any flashes to work with, so he's going to try to time this owl drone. Runs through, right-click onto hiko, right-click onto Eccles as well, and it's going to be traded off by Ethan finally. But yes, this timing there for 100 Thieves becomes beautiful there for C9. Asuna trying to narrow that gap, narrow that lead. The retake is coming back for 100 Thieves. Vanity in the back of the site, just running that clock down so that his teammates can do the work.
They have a lot of these kind of delayed works. There's the 0 point, and they're right at a B. That's not delayed at all.
Yeah, that cancels out all the utility towards that back of the site, and a wall bang from Leaf because he got pinged down on top of that. And Mitch and Jetta going to work. We've commended C9 on how good they are with utility on this map before, and they continue to prove that point here in these first 2 rounds. But now Eccles, LMS, last man standing, 3 versus 1, and the shot now gives his position away, and Jetta gets another one.
He's hit. Here we go.
Command off the owl drone as the orb was picked up by Zeppa, and he's just running it in. And we now see the tag coming out, the late lurk from Vanity on mid side, where 100 Thieves seems to continue to want to control at the beginning of the round. But Vanity is getting closed in. He's going to try to hold it towards the back of the spawn side. He's going to hear a bit of footsteps, and if he overextends, he might get picked off here by Eccles. Eccles decides to go all the way back through spawn side, and you can already see 100 Thieves not knowing where the positioning is right now for C9, if Vanity is still lurking somewhere else or just saving.
And you got it. There's a reason. Oh my word, that was clean. There's a reason, right, and adjusting properly for what 100 Thieves wants to do next.
0 point in the back of the site. A battle. First blood for Leaf once again. Traded off by Ethan in the back of the site. He didn't really use any of the flashes at this time. It's going to be the Seekers. Inside that cubby, the wall bang. Jetta gets a bit of damage and even a kill on top of that. And he's still alive. Finally, it's Asuna with the Blade Storm. A 2 versus 1. Op in hand. As he switches back out to that, leaving now Mitch on his own on a 2 versus 1. That spike is down towards ladder. And now he's spotted by the jump peek from hiko. And here comes the off angle. Nice jiggle peek from Mitch. Still the Blade Storm's available. We're about to go for a high-low swing.
No.
They looked at the wrong angle. And now Mitch could actually TP away. And he also has the dual defaults to work with. He's in the back window side. And he pulls it out. It's going to be an op versus op or a rifle versus Blade Storm. 40 seconds left on the clock. And with that teleportation away, Asuna thinks that he went back towards mid.
Vans, if Mitch can pull this off, it only pays tribute to the fact that he can vary his play style so much, his agent so much, the style he plays and how he wins a situation. It looks like Asuna's trying to get the upper hand by doing a big flank, which would probably not be thought of at this point. You're not going to leave the side open, but it looks like he wants to play the 50-50 for where the spike's going to go here. And he's going back towards B.
That's what I'm wondering. Why did he give that up all the way towards mid side?
That's a good question. Comfort in play, but wanting to be able to get to it.
It's not going to happen.
Oh my gosh. Able to block any of these darts. hiko's still coming in, and it's going to be the plant here close to mid pyramid.
And on mid pyramid, in between both of them, we actually have a trap wire too. babybay is about to go for a backstab. He's just around the corner. babybay wins that one, and there goes that hat. So they'll spot all 3 members of Cloud9 holding it out towards probably an A side push. But it's not really planted for cave, so you really have to need your 2 players inside the site to do a little bit of damage here if C9 wants to win the round.
They just got Sova. The dart came out of cave, so they know where 1 is and 2 on site. No movement from that Cypher alt could have tricked them, so it's going to be the retake now, Vans.
Up around the corner. There is that spray. Hunter's Fury. Jetta gets the kill, and he's going to be the last man standing. And there you go. This is going to be very difficult for them to win. Or C9. It should... Oh, actually, there's no time!
Couldn't hear the spike tick from all the way over there at Jetta's position, but despawn. Can't do much. 7-1. Viper ult immediately. Out onto A, and Asuna's going to hit Leaf. There's first blood, Vans. You mentioned that quite a bit in the first game. First blood rounds usually meant 100 Thieves rounds.
And it continues in that favor. Now a 5-on-3, soon to be potentially a 5-on-2 as that barrel of the gun, that phantom peak. And by Zeppa, yeah, he gets pinged by an owl drone and he makes it alive. Not actually, barely any damage done. He's out there with 150 HP, actually.
Yeah, that was a overflicked a little bit too much. We've all been there. Where do they decide to end here? Doesn't look like a full hit on A. Last time Hiko ulted on split, they went completely away from it. And that's going to drop, actually. Hiko gives the space. I'm sorry, Eccles gives the space.
Yeah.
As Hiko darts in.
A little bit easy here. There's a camera in the back of the A hole, so they know for 100 Thieves at C9, we're looking for some sort of control on a different type of entry at a site, and that's also the null command down. So with 34 seconds left on the clock, these are looking kind of grim for C9 to get something done.
Left.
If you're looking at it, they have a lot of money to work with, so this is still a potential for them to try to do some econ damage against
Orb as well as get into A.
It's going to be a fake. Alan Drone, they've done this before when you're going to go with an Alan Drone and null command. That the hit is going to happen for C9, but look at that. Everybody rotates for 100 Thieves, and now we have 3 players from C9 moving out towards B. A couple of pings to come out, and even to seal the deal with that kill coming out from the A side. Finally a trade-off. Ethan's in the back of the site. We now have also Jetta that has to fall back inside spawn site. It could still be planned for post plans for Jetta if he can. Now we have the Viper Spit to come out. Leaf has fallen down. Vanity's on his own on A. Jetta has to do something to meet up with his teammates. Couple of shock darts to come out. And I think Vanity cannot really plant right away because he needs this flank to happen in the back from Jetta.
Yeah, 1 minute. Great call, Vans. 1 minute is a lifetime in TAC FPS. You can make it across the map. You can pretty much do anything. Oh, you get the jump. Oh, we've all been there. The patented jump. 3 for Ethan. Oh, just a shot to the left. Everything seems to be just off for these trades and the 1v1s.
Hiko's
Always
down
returned,
though.
Yeah.
Jetta's pinned on a 2v1. After that shot, it's a crossfire now for 100 Thieves. Should be locked down from Arches and from B main. Creeping forward is going to be Jetta, but the one that had to hold it down on that B site on his own.
For the Seekers. Nice job by Ethan.
Exactly. Already another Seekers in what, 3 rounds for all these kills he's gotten 2 rounds ago. And now they know that the hit's coming towards the B side. Beautiful flashes coming out too. But it's still going to be Eccles that gets the kill onto Mitch. Connor's Fury to come out from Hiko just to try to split out the attack for a bit. We will now guarantee a plant. Toxic Screen is still up on defense. Spike is now planted. And Zeppa's holding at 22 HP. In the back of tunnels. He does have an underhand throw if needed, but everybody's so low with the exception, of Jetta now towards B main. And you're playing contact. A jump peek coming out from Vanity to see if anybody's going to come out towards tunnels. But here comes the flashes.
Party.
Zeppa, all these footsteps, gets the first kill, but Ethan also gets a second one. Underhand throw. Looking back towards that side. They're crunching in towards his teammate, towards that ladder side. And it's still going to be Jetta, but the jump classic, coming out from Asuna is going to be able to get him with the headshot instead.
Onto this. Hey, I have one thing to focus on. The rest of the teams will play around that potential. Because you can also dictate what C9 will do based on the op power.
Ready to play is Asuna. We do have a Hunter's Fury kill coming out from Jetta, though. It's a 3-on-2. Player advantage now for 100 Thieves on the defense. Shock dart, snake bite, everything on the ground to prevent C9 from moving in with the spike down out towards the palm tree. So Vanity's stuck at bricks. Now on his lonesome stuck at bricks. Is going to have to try to get this clutch. And a late Aldrone to come out will now make it much more difficult for Vanity to try to win this. The pre-fired shots. And it's going to be Baby J to finally seal that deal for 5 rounds on their side. 7 for C9. Let's take a break, and when we come back, 10 100 Thieves close it. No replays coming out for that one, but
the first Hall strat we have, and it's going to be the pistol round of second half.
Vanity's close. Classic left clicks.
What?
Snake bite on the ground. Some debuffs coming in, so it can work the right clicks instead, and it works out onto Ethan. And oh my God, the first time we see an A side push on Halls, did that really work? Not too much. He goes stuck on a 5v1. Gonna grab the ult at least into the orb. Just to try to get a little bit of salvation into how dominant that hold was from Vanity.
If he was just checking hall passes and no one came prepared.
Yeah, we wanted the P break. Nobody gets a P break.
What is up with the util on this round? Just getting long break. It takes a while to shake off. Ooh, it's going to be a 3-1 now. They split. Eccles up to the mid area. Fight for himself, and he gets the opening frag.
That's a very nice one on top of that, and just on the other side behind that ladder, Vanity somehow still stays alive because he has support from Zeppa. Now we're trying to spray with this Vandal, but does not work out for Eccles. A 3-on-3. Spectre, Phantom, Bulldog. It's still working out for their bonus here for C9. How is Vanity still alive towards his ladder side? Putting another wall up. He's just staying alive in the back here. And with that spike now being down and with the null command coming out, there's no more utility that can be used by hiko to try to get something, try to do some shock darts inside that site. So it all comes down to babybay with that lurk. Jump peek spotted by Jetta. And now they know where both players are at. 1B main, 1 tunnel. Vanity holding inside just by the spike with this poison orb. And with 12 seconds left on the clock, it seems to be a done deal.
Yeah, he's waiting for that pickup sound. babybay on 1.
Somehow? 2. No way. No time left. They have to pinch in on him. He's trying to stay alive, and he does. Vanity was under so much pressure at the beginning of the round, all the way towards the end when his teammates are falling down. Side in. Changing the pace is 100 Thieves into this round. Walls coming up, trying to do a little bit of what C9 was doing before. You see the Spectre once again towards that back of the site. A couple of kills ringing in for Cloud9 with the player advantage. Flashes on the back of the site. On top of the wall is Ethan with that Guardian, and that's also now spiked down. hiko does have a little bit of map control inside this B site and loses that duel to Mitch, leaving now, once again, no opportunities for babybay to go with these lurks that Sideshow has been commending him when he was playing on Thieves before. And with that jump peek now, he's at tunnels. He spotted both cages coming out. Now audio cue being heard towards that pillar side. A knife, and then Mitch with the triple kill.
100 Thieves.
Yeah. All's hit, one towards mid. Doors, the cyber cage to come out, but it's still Zeppa to line up too. And things are actually looking quite good for 100 Thieves to try to make the comeback into this round. A 3-on-3 as Asuna pumps another one with the operator, and that's Zeppa to fall. We still have the Viper's Pit towards a main though, so you can't really focus on pushing back towards the area, but I love the adjustment for 100 Thieves. They take control of that mid side, they plant for a spawn side, and Leaf has to come up for a big fight against Ethan. He does get that headshot though, and activates the Blade Storm. Still has pretty much all of his kit available as he's closing in with Vanity. A cloud burst towards the end, and he dashes across, but it's still not planet really for 100 Thieves because they have to forfeit that position on bridge. So they're playing towards that back. A snake bite in the back as well. Yes, Asuna has to go towards the door. The camera's up. The door is about to open, and Asuna gets the kill through the smoke, and now it's a 2 versus 1. Leaf looking left and right. The ping out from babybay on the right swing, and 100 Thieves stay alive.
Looks like Leaf's gonna want to keep it too. 100 Thieves up the gut from mid on this one. They have the rotation in their favor. Let's see if they can make this one work. Hunter's Fury is gonna come right through to clear the backside of the site, but it's not gonna hit Leaf.
Because Leaf's on the top of the tower by ladder, and that's 2 kills now for C9. A big flash, allowing Leaf to get that easy kill back towards Berlin. Mitch then going to work at the same time too, and that's going to be it. An easy round of Prime Gaming flawless as C9 takes the series 2-0 over 100 Thieves.